Okay, guys. So this is an X-Acto knife handle. Okay, I already took the blade out, so it's not going to cut me. But I wrapped some 2000 grit sandpaper around the handle, and we're going to insert gently so I don't cut myself. This, whatever you want to call this, sandpaper wrapped around the handle, into the spidey hole. And I'm just gonna like fairly forcefully spin the sandpaper handle through the spidey hole to get out. This is going to help get out rust, and also it's going to help smooth out the spidey hole so that those factory burrs that drive me crazy come out. And then also again, since I have the sandpaper wrapped around itself a few times, it creates a tiny bit of a cushion, so that my hope is that the sandpaper sort of wraps around the edges of the spidey hole and will knock down any little burrs left over. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna come this way now. Yeah. And actually, I don't think I did that yet with the liner here. So we're gonna do the same thing. If this fits, let's try the bigger hole. There we go. Because there was rust still stuck in these weight reduction holes. And we don't want rust to spread, so we're gonna get all the rust we can out. And actually this part is probably easier than on the spider, or the actual knife itself, because one, I'm not gonna cut myself on this thing, but two, no one's gonna see this part. So it's actually, you know what, now that I think about it, yeah, hold on. We're gonna try something slightly different here. So I'm gonna grab some 800 grit sandpaper and do the same thing here that I did with the 2000 grit sandpaper. Oh. Well, I guess you guys get to see this. So this is the G10 handle scales that I put some RIT dye in. I guess I just boiled off most of the water, so put a little bit more water back in there. All right. We put water back in the G10. You guys can also Google videos on how to do that. I'm not going to show you that because there are other videos, of course, but it's super simple. You just boil hot water in an old pot that you don't care about. Make sure that it's one that you don't care about. You pour the RIT dye in there. You just leave the scales in there. Couldn't be easier. All right, so since this is 800 grit sandpaper, this is going to remove a lot more material than the 2000 grit, which is fine for this part of the knife maintenance, because nobody's going to see this part. Faster. It'll probably look really nice actually anyways, but whatever. All right. Let's actually roll this up, just the paper by itself. And yeah. How you like that? Oh, that is nice. And again, this is a relief hole, so it's not structurally important to the knife. Yeah, that's really nice. And this is the side. Let's rip a little bit off, a little bit of sandpaper off here. Get to some clean sandpaper. Since this is the side that we're going to be reaching on to get to the liner lock, I think I'm just going to make this super smooth. So just gently with the 800 grit. And again, you can't feel this on camera. You might be able to hear it on the audio, but yeah, that's smoother. All right, so I'm gonna throw that away, that old piece of sandpaper. Let's do this. So this newer part that didn't really get touched in here. Just rinse this off. And no, this isn't gonna rust the parts. These parts are super stainless. The only reason these rusted is because my friend never took care of his knife. And if you wash your tools, like your knives, and you dry it off right away, like really obsessively dry it off, you won't have any problems with rust. Yeah, super smooth. All right. Rinse this off really good. Clean off all the little bits of residual metal or whatever grime that is we just took off. Yeah, that's amazing. All right, well, since I got you here right now, I think we're gonna do the RIT dye. Get the cold water going. Oh, you can't see. All right, so in this boiling water, we have the RIT, the RIT dye with the scales in here. Wow, that is amazing. All right, so rinse this off, cold water. Got the G10 scale over here on my my white towel that I have laid down, hand towel. There it is. I can see and feel it, I just can't get to it. There it is. So, you guys can see how much more black this G10 scale is now. That's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, yeah. All right, we'll get to the next part here.